How's it going, everybody? My name's Eric, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how to print a shipping label from your iPhone. It also works on an iPad, Bluetooth to my thermal printer, which I can stick onto my package and send it in the mail. It's specific to iPhones, it's specific to this printer. We're gonna go over an eBay label, we're gonna go over a Poshmark label, and I'm even gonna show you guys an Amazon label. This will work with multiple platforms as long as you can pull up the label in the phone like you're going to see. The rest of the process kind of stays the same. I did do an unboxing video on this earlier in the week. If you haven't already checked that out, check it out in the corner or in the description. And I also did a step-by-step tutorial for Android. The process is a little bit different, so if you want to check that out, I also would put a link to that in the description. I do like to index these videos so you can skip ahead if you don't want to see an eBay label, you just want to see a Poshmark label. Check the index in the description, you can get to that part. You do need to watch the next part of the video where we're going to install the app on the iPhone, but after that you could skip to Poshmark, or you could skip to Amazon, or you could just watch the eBay part, whatever you want. Index is in the description. And if you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions throughout the tutorial, put them in the comment section and I will try my best to get back to you with an answer. With all of that being said, let's go into the phone and we're going to download the app that we need to work with this printer. Okay, here we are on the iPhone. You're going to want to navigate to your Apple Store, which I think is right there. And you're gonna go to search and you're gonna type in FBA Print. And this is the app right here. This has the printer logo icon. You're gonna have to download this app and install it to your phone. Now you're going to have to open the app, navigate to it and open it, and you're gonna have to connect to the printer via Bluetooth. And you hit that Bluetooth icon up there. The printer should pop up. It'll be BY426BT and then some numbers and then LE. You're gonna click on that. If it asks for a password, the password is 0000, and it should allow you to connect to the printer. And then if you look at the printer, it is blinking green now rather than having a solid green light. Now that we're connected to the printer, we're going to go through the eBay process. To work off of eBay, unfortunately, the app is not working correctly through the phone, so we're going to have to open a Safari browser. It is very important that you open Safari and not a third-party browser like Firefox or Chrome. We're going to open the browser and go to ebay.com. This is eBay in the mobile site view. We're gonna have to change that by clicking up here at the top at the lowercase a, uppercase A, and we're gonna have to request desktop website. That's gonna give us the way eBay looks kind of on a desktop, where you can scroll around and it looks exactly like it does on the computer. So it gives you full computer functionality rather than just application limitations. And from here, you're gonna have to navigate to your order. So my eBay, selling, you can click on print labels and ship. If you're gonna do bulk multiple orders, this is where you would do it. You would check them all and you would go through a bulk multiple order just like you would on your desktop. I'm not sure if there's limitations to how many orders you can generate a PDF and send it through Bluetooth. I haven't got that far experimenting with this printer, so if somebody else for some reason sends 10 orders to the printer and it works fine, let me know. If for some reason it doesn't work, let me know. I would just be curious. I only have one order to do right now, so I'm gonna get into that order. I'm gonna hit print shipping label, and from here, it looks like kind of like it does on the computer. It's a little bit different, but we're gonna change. I'm gonna show you where you can change your settings to 4x6, which is right here where it says print format PDF 4x6. Yours might have said 8.5 by 11, and you're gonna wanna make sure you change it to 4x6 format. Otherwise, it's not going to print correctly on this printer. Once you change it to 4x6, scroll down and hit save. And now we're going to type in our dimensions. You can punch in the weight, the dimensions, the service you're gonna use. I'm going to be using a flat rate envelope for this. So a padded envelope, 752. You can add signature confirmation if you want. All of this is just the same as shipping off of eBay on the desktop. And then I'm gonna hit purchase and print shipping label. I'm going to cancel out of that, and then I'm going to go to download label, and that brings it up in this screen right here. And this is how you need the labels to download. You need them to be in the browser on the screen, and then you're gonna hit this square with the arrow pointing up at the bottom. You're going to scroll over to where it says copy to FBA print. And if you don't see that, go to more, and then you should be able to find copy to FBA print in the suggestions. Now it's going to open your app. You're gonna wanna make sure you are connected to your printer. We already connected earlier on in this video. So I'm just going to tap on PDF files, and then there is my eBay label that we just generated. You're gonna wanna make sure you double check the address with the order, and then you're going to hit print, print, print. And that label will be sent via Bluetooth to the printer. You can rip it off. You can stick that on your package. And that is good to go. It will not work through the eBay app, to my knowledge. You have to go through the browser. You have to put it into desktop view. You have to put it into 4x6. There's so many little things that you could do wrong. Once you get the process down, it's not that bad. You get kind of used to the workflow. Now that we've done an eBay order, we're going to do a Poshmark order. Before we open Poshmark, make sure that you already downloaded the FBA Print App. We went over that earlier on in the video. Check the index in the description if you didn't already do that part. Then you're going to open your Poshmark app, go down to the profile in the bottom right, scroll down to My Seller Tools, then you're going to go to Shipping Label Settings. Normally it will default to 8.5 by 11. If you haven't already changed it, please now change it to 4x6. That formats it for thermal label printers. You're gonna have to hit confirm, and then now we're going to pull up our order. I'm gonna go to News and then pick my order. Hit download shipping label, download. Here is where it gets a little bit different. So you have to have the label pulled up, and now we're going to have to take a screenshot, which for my phone is the volume up and power button. We're going to hit those and then click on the screenshot, crop it really quickly, and then I'm gonna hit done up here in the top left corner, and then I'm gonna hit save to photos. Now I'm going to go back to the FBA Print app, make sure you are connected, and then you're going to hit images, import image from album, recents. It will be your most recent photo. Tap on that, and then you're going to hit print. Print, and it's gonna send that label to your printer. Where we can take it, stick it, and now this is ready to go. Now that we've printed on eBay and Poshmark, I'm gonna show you guys sample merchant fulfilled by Amazon workflow. And it's pretty much the same as eBay. We're gonna have to open up the seller central.amazon.com to log in. You're gonna wanna make sure that you log in. You may or may not get a two-step authentication verification code sent to your phone because you've never used this browser before. Quite possibly. I have this mobile looking site. I can go to the AA here at the top and request desktop. You can request desktop site, and that gives you the look of Amazon just like it does on a desktop, where you can navigate to your open orders, click on your seller fulfilled unshipped by shipping. This is where we gotta punch in our dimensions. 8 by 16 by 7. Hit apply. And then you can change anything you need to change in here. But the formatting is kind of what you need to know, and that's right here, label print orientation. You can hit this drop down, well, you can zoom in and then click on that, and it gives you a couple different options. And what you want is this 4x6 PDF with packing slip. That's what I'm going to click. I'm gonna hit buy shipping. I had to zoom out, it said window pop-up blocked. I'm gonna hit open shipping labels, and it opened it up in another browser. I'm gonna hit cancel there. As you can see right here, I have my shipping label and my packing slip. I'm gonna hit the square with the arrow pointing up, go over to copy to FBA print, or if you don't have that there, go to more, and then down here to copy to FBA print. Then you're going to tap from PDF files. I think it's unknown.pdf. There's the two labels. It's the packing slip as well as the priority mail label. So I'm going to hit print, and then where it says print page, I'm going to hit all, and that's gonna print the 2 pages. If it just leave it on current, it's just gonna print the 1 page. Then I'm gonna hit print. It's got the 2 pages right there. I'm going to hit print, and it's going to send not 1, but it's gonna send the 2 pages to my printer. I have my merchant fulfilled packing slip as well as my label. And that's how you can print just a single order merchant fulfilled through Amazon. So before I get out of here, I did just want to let you guys know the processes are kind of clunky because you don't get to just print in the print dialog. You have to pull it up in FBA print and then print. I don't know how long the company will support this and the app. I don't know if they will just keep updating it indefinitely as iOS updates. It's what works right now. It's an added feature to this printer. It can still print USB through a computer, Mac, or on Windows. But the Bluetooth feature is just kind of like an added functionality that you could maybe use in your workflow if it's convenient for you. It's not perfect, but it's kind of all we have right now in this like $150 Bluetooth package. I do appreciate everyone for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions about this printer, put them in the comment section. There are so many steps that you could miss where it doesn't work. So watch the video a couple of times and see if you miss anything if you're trying to do this yourself and something's not working right. But I do appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you again, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.